Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Lucklight Plays. We're continuing our run-through of Lagrange point, and I have to head back to the corn base now that I have captured General Dan and need to return him to where he's supposed to be. We actually handed him over to a side quest, but now we're gonna go, I guess, accept our reward maybe? But I tried the Hydro Wing, which is supposed to be able to teleport you to any town you've been. It didn't quite work. It only gave me a handful of towns that weren't. It gave me Orange Area Camp, but it didn't give me Corn Camp or Potato Camp, or a bunch of towns. So I'm wondering if I just screwed up something and didn't activate something that I was supposed to when I was there, so I'm gonna have to fly. No big deal. We've been there before. We can do it. Just have to look into that, I guess. But our next stop is the corn base, or corn area, whatever you want to call it. Alright, no sweat. Should be a pretty casual flight to it. I'm hoping. Actually, I should just go north. Now that I think about it. Better do some flights though. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much almost done with this game, based on my levels and my, I guess my progress. I would assume that I'm almost done. I'm running out of areas to go to. I'm running out of, unless there's like a whole third land, then I think we're almost done. I believe we only have one of the information discs, so we'll find that third one. Like, I have a hint, a general gist that I'm gonna get the second one pretty soon here. I believe General Dan had it. I believe they're gonna hand it over to me when I get there. I am guessing. I'm hoping it's not another quest. But I'm pretty sure that once I find that third one, it'll be just kind of the assault on the last area. Getting to the last area and assault on it. But, I mean, we still haven't faced a lot of bosses yet either, so I'm wondering. Which I did say in an earlier episode that it's like a love-hate relationship with that kind of boss stuff, but I will say that this game does make bosses feel more important than they are. Games like Final Fantasy where there's a boss in, like, every single dungeon, every single area. It just kind of jumps out of nowhere and, plays the boss music at you and you beat, and some of them are important, some of them you just kind of move on, wondering, okay, the only reason he's a boss is because he's, the strongest monster in that area and has the music. So, the bosses in this game appear out of nowhere, sometimes in town, and they roast you, so it puts a lot more use. How did I fly by it? My bad. Puts a lot more, I don't know, importance to them. Where you get, when the boss music appears, you know, like, okay, this is gonna be tough. First things first, let's rest up. Is it because I never saved in this area? I wonder. I'll give it a shot in a second here. Or maybe it's I just didn't activate a terminal. Either way, I do want the ability to teleport back here. So, let me walk around here and make sure that Out of my way. All terminals are firmly spoke to. No terminals. No, I can't tell him anything, he's dead. Here, take this core disc. General Dan got away, but he's toothless now. Well, that was kind of brutal of you. But, alright. Did I rest? Yeah, I did. Alright, so, that's that. Let me see if I can warp back here. Where is it? Hydro wing. Yeah, okay. I think it's just because I didn't save. I could head to all of these places. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head to Ceramic City. And it tells me no. I think I'd actually need to be on the land to do that. I can't warp between space. Alright, so I gotta walk back. I could warp to Orange Area, but that will involve a lot of walking and flying too, so... Our next step, the only thing we never found was the, what was it called? The potato disc, actually. I think that's the only disc I don't have. And I think to get that, you needed the hydroplane, which we have. Hoverplane, rather. So, I think we can tackle that place now. Because if you remember way back when, we went to Potato Base, and they were like, we can't sell you any weapons, dude. We don't have any weapons. They were all taken from us, and they were taken to the weapon factory, and the weapon factory was taken over by, you know, vicious creatures, as always. So I think we need to head back there, and now head to the weapon depot, and see what shenanigans we can get ourselves into there. So that'll be our next step. Once I finally get back to the tower. Which also means I'm probably going to have to walk there again. See, if I knew ahead of time, like, I thought, some games will just say, like, okay, you entered the town, congratulations, now you can warp back there. Like Dragon Quest. Like the original, well, not the original, but like Dragon Quest 2, Dragon Quest 3. Like, they just gave you, you got the return spell, or whatever they retranslated it to when they remade the game, but, and you walked into a town, congratulations, you can warp there. This one you have to actually save in each area, it looks like, to make that work, and if I knew that ahead of time, I would not have this problem once getting the Hydro Wing. Well, hindsight's 20/20, I suppose. I guess if you are going to play this game after me, if this inspired you to play it, which I do recommend you play it. It's been very fun. Save everywhere. There's no reason not to, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, which way? Now, the problem with the... Oh, so that's... Okay. It's been a long time that I've been here, so I had to look at the map. And these enemies are very weak, so shouldn't be no problems. The only problem is them slowing me down. I hope that that weapon depot, when I beat it, will unlock some good equipment I can buy. Alright, that was the factory, the robot factory. There was a little side area that we took care of. So that means I need to go around this little kind of crevice, and then I should be able to head north and I'll reach my destination. Stopping up the corn base to heal and save. Giving us that portal back if I need it. Alright, so through here. Yeah, the only thing I would say might be a drawback if you guys decide to play this on your own is the amount of random encounters. Great for leveling up, I'll tell you that. Leveling up has never been easier in this game. But just the fact that like almost every few steps you're just getting pounded by something. And we do live in an age now in 2015 where random encounters has kind of gone the way of the dodo. And we enjoy being able to see our enemies before we get into a fight and then kind of avoid them. Just to avoid the kind of just the trouble. Like if you don't want to fight, you can avoid them. But being in the Nintendo era, they didn't really do that too much, and you got stuck. Got stuck doing a lot of random encounters in old Nintendo games. Alright, so here we are back in Potato Town, home of the potatoes. So let's rest and save and see if that activates our Hydro Wing. Our levels are getting pretty high up there. I might be able to use level 6 gear pretty soon if I can find any. Keyword being if. I may be able to grow some in the resistance base at some point, but I don't know the recipes yet. Yeah, so saving it did not do it. What does it? Is there a leader I need to talk to here? They grew a swamp. Yes, I know Chris. And Virgil and the others chased them to the weapon stockpile. Yeah, I feel like when I beat this area and get the shops back up. Kaiser Road. I feel like once I open those shops up, we'll be in good shape. Well, I have a hoverblade. I wonder what does it. What makes it so you can come back here? Using a Hydro Wing. Yeah, I don't know. There's some formula here that I just do not know. And I guess we'll just have to go without it. Which may slow things down, but I'll try to keep it a minimum as much as possible. Anyway, we're almost done with this episode. On the next episode, we will head into the weapon depot and see if we can find Virgil. What's his name? Scott's brother. Apparently these characters have names now, so we can refer to them by their names. And, yep, the second we went across that swamp, we're fighting evil TVs again. should be able to enter this place and find our buddies and hopefully clear the area so that we can get some good equipment. And I can already see the person, so on the next episode we talk to that guy. He looks just like his friend. Anyway, my name is Lucklight, thank you for watching, and have a good one.